Hi, hello and welcome to Sandy's Cricket Updates. In this video, we are going to be looking at the Women's T20 Challenge game between Velocity and Trailblazers. It's going to be a day game in Sharjah. The dew is not going to be play a bigger part, so it's going to be really crucial for the game for the team to win the toss and opt to bowl first, restrict the opposition to a decent total, knowing the total, pace your innings and pick up a victory. That's going to be the mantra over here. First, let me talk about Kashvi Gautam of the Trailblazers. In under 19 ODI tournament, she really nailed it for Chandigarh against Arunachal Pradesh, picking up 10 wickets by also scoring 49 with the bat, including a hat trick. How such a quality youngster being picked for this quality tournament to spend a dressing room with players like Julian Goswami and Dendra Doughton. It's going to be very crucial for her to carry this experience forward and make a bigger impact. And such a solid in-swing bowler who can really knock the door for the Indian team if she does really well here. Not sure whether she will be featured in the initial 11, but let's see how the tournament goes for her. Led by Smriti Mandhana, she has been a magnificent throughout the her career, 600 plus 1600 plus runs in her career, 100 in for Western Storms in playing in Super League at England, also being represented for the Big Bash League. She has been a busy player, but the 6 to 7 months of lockdown, she mentioned that she is really timing the ball well in the practice sessions. I'm really happy to see her back in the field. And to be frank, the opening pair might be Dendra Doughton or even Natakan Chantam alongside with her, because Dendra Doughton is one of the most devastating hard hitters in the format of cricket. She has hit the most number of sixes in the format as well. It's going to be a very crucial partnership. It's really going to be a very crucial pair if they two open, because Dendra Doughton mentioned that she is in a hunger to score the first 100 in the Women's T20 Challenge. If these two opens along with, it's going to be such a quality inside battle as well between Smriti Mandhana and Dendra Doughton, because Smriti Mandhana has the highest score for Women's T20 Challenge, it's 90, and Dendra Doughton is one of the toughest contender to break that. Deepti Sharma, solid off spinner as well as a left-hand batsman, can really anchor and also play the finisher role to the team. And Poonam Raj, an experienced campaigner like Mithali Raj, she can really anchor the innings and take the game away, because if wicket falls in the end, she is the one who can really take the game deep into the Richa Josh, another youngster, has had a spot in the Indian T20 World Cup squad in Australia. Really played a crucial knock over there, but still wasn't able to take the team single-handedly to the victory. But she has learned up plenty in her tour against in the World Cup in Australia. She has a point to prove. And Nazar Parveen, the wicketkeeper, Dayalan Hemalata, an off-spinner and right-hand batswoman to represent from Tamil Nadu. I'm expecting her to be in the part of playing 11, but I'm not sure, 100% sure whether she will feature in this game. But has represented for India, haven't used much of an opportunity, but hope this tournament helps to rebuild her and regroup her. And Rajeshwari Gaikwad, another left-arm orthodox alongside with Sophie Eccleston, she's going to bring her from miracles into the table, bowling those stump to stump line or giving the flight on the deliveries to deceive the batswomen. It's going to be very crucial and solidly packed spin department with Deepti Sharma, Rajeshwari Gaikwad and Sophie Eccleston. And Harleen Deore is going to be playing another huge role with the bat. She has done a decent job in the previous edition of the Women's T20 Challenge. Julian Goswami, undoubtedly the best bowler in the business, more leading wicket taker in the one-day internationals. She has a huge role to play initially with the ball. And Shalma Khatun, skipper of Bangladesh, who has nailed 14 international tons in the one-day format, also has 50s in to her name in the T20 as well. An off-spinner, another bowling option that you can look for in this particular team. Natakan Chantan is a solid women's T20 cricketer from Thailand who just made a really impact in the women's T20 qualifier, made an impact, named as a captain and took the team to Australia in the Women's T20 World Cup. also created an impact by scoring 50 against Pakistan and scored around 102 runs in the Australian surface, which really adds up a value to her. She's been picked here to play the Women's T20 Challenge. It's going to be a biggest exposure for the women's in Thailand as well to pursue cricket as their career. Despite losing Daniel White and Shafali Verma in the power play, Sushma Verma and Sunny Lees really managed to pull this victory off. They played a huge role from the last 5 overs, taking on Poonam Yadav, the best bowler. If they're going to repeat that kind of a performance, it's never going to be easy to stop this particular team. Because if Shafali Verma and Daniel White gets going in the power play, if they could score those 30 and 50 runs, that's going to make a huge impact. It's going to put a huge pressure on the Trailblazers, but Trailblazers equally have the similar kind of a lineup with Dendra Dottin and Smriti Mandhana. It's going to be battle of the openers and battle of the openers in terms of bowling as well. Julian Goswami is going to be up against Shika Pandey and Chanara Alam. Chanara Alam and Chanara Alam and Shika Pandey can really swing the deliveries. So it's going to be very crucial how they're going to bowl to Smriti Mandhana, because Smriti Mandhana is too strong on the offside, but the in-swinger that they bowl to the right-hander will be going away from the left-hander. So consistently pitching on the middle stump and taking the ball on the to hit on the top of off stump or hint of a movement away, it's going to be a very, very crucial thing how they're going to keep the line and length solid against Smriti Mandhana in the early phase of the innings, because picking her wicket will be one of the most crucial thing for velocity to come back into the game. Also, Sunili, she didn't get to bowl much in the last game. She might come into play with her leg spin. She does like to flight the deliveries and pick wickets. She can make an impact today, but it's going to be pretty much hard hitters. Shafali Verma, Daniel White. Here we have Smriti Mandhana and Dendra Dottin. Can we expect the first 100 from any of these people's bat? Let's wait and see whether is Kashvi going to get a spot in the team and going to ruin the plans of velocity. Let's see how the game turns out to be.